Okay, guys, kind of show you what I'm up to. As I've said in the past, I'm trying to make a motor that will fit underneath the 10 series truck and at least have one set of drives, um, just like they were in the trolleys. And this is what I've come up with so far. I've had pretty good luck with it. This is the motor I'm going to try and use. I've already mounted it on the other side. You can see where I got the holes and everything, the slot cut into it. That was just a cursory fit to see whether or not things would work, and it will. So what I've done is I have gotten me a good pinion puller, and I pulled the pinion off of this, which I think was a 10 tooth pinion, and it was at a 40 pitch. And I bought right there a 2 millimeter shaft, 12 tooth, 48 pitch pinion. Now that's the one against the wheel. This is the original that came with Lionel. So it's this one right here. And I've got this set up. These are all Lionel gears. I don't know what the problem was. I have another gear that I've used that was off of Lionel. And I don't know if it was a different pitch, because it was only smooth about 1.5 times around, and it was the same with every wheel that I tried. This is a wheel, a gear off the back of O-gauge locomotives, and I've just mounted it to a piece of key stock and soldered it. That gives me a way to test it. That way I can set it up and run it like this, and it runs good. Now that screw that it's riding on is nothing more than a 440 bolt that I trimmed the head down on. But what I will do, is I'll take a standoff like this, which is tapped for 440, and that center shaft is 3/16, which is what the center of these are. In fact, it's the same as what the axles are. So that will give it solid support. That's just riding on the head, and I just don't think in time that will be sufficient. So this is what I'm up to. I've already put it in a a variable speed electric drill, and it spins like a demon, and it's nice and smooth, and it's relatively quiet for pressed gears. So this is where we're going with it. Hopefully we can get a spot cut out for the pinion. I want to stick that pinion straight through and then bolt this thing to the side, and perhaps put some slots in the screw on either side for the screws, so that you can move it forwards or back a little bit to get the mesh just right. Now, what I do, believe it or not, I had this intermediate gear was pushed right up against this, and I put super glue on the main gear, weighted. You can't see it, but there's a center line scribed through here. Put it on the center line, made sure the teeth meshed, let the glue get hard overnight, pulled the wheel out, because all it does is just sit there. Then I took it and I put it over in my drill. I put a 3/16 center. I've got a mill vise, so you can move it left or right, up or down, and get it just right to where the pin dropped right in, which would tell me it's 99.9% square. Then I used a centering bit, and then I drilled it out with a 42 bit, and then I threaded it 440. And like I say, the mesh was just right. So this is what we're working on. Hopefully I'll get it done before I die or before winter gets here. We'll find out. Talk with you later. Toodaloo.